as we began to go further and further into this Caucasian system, and he started letting us uh, integrate into his system, we had to be guided. So he had to have a science of uh, guiding us and keeping us at a certain educational level. And he used radio, television, even the arts to do this. At one time we had what you call message music. You had Brother Curtis Mayfield, Marvin Gaye kicking out message music. Uh, Mayfield, Marvin Gaye, Isaac Hayes, just brothers kicking out, real music. Uh, with the rappers, uh, they had Public Enemy and S Clan and other brothers. But what they did with the rappers, the musicianship was started to diminish because the brother could take his baby could go in there on a play piano and hit a key, and the brother will sample that little key, that note that the baby hit, and make millions off of it, because the Caucasian can push your music further than you can. See, he could take it all overseas, all around, and you won't never know the little spots that he put your music in. He'll put your music in a spot that you don't know nothing about. It might be over there in Switzerland somewhere and make $1 million or $1 billion. You don't even know nothing about that. It's not on the books and you won't know. So he just give you what you ain't never had that much money before anyway, you know. So he give you, a little bit of this and that and the other. But he was skimming off the top all the time. And you think living large. He give you a house, let you move in next to him, let you drive a nice ride. And see, that's what dummied us down right there. Not only did it dummy us down, this dummied us down, this dummied down his own people. Because then the Illuminati went in to formed the Federal Reserve, and they went into Congress and made the Congress sell out the Constitution, and they changed the concept of the Constitution. The black man wasn't never included in it anyway, so we can't call them our founding fathers. But for the sake of, for you to understand where I'm coming from, we just gonna say the founding fathers, got bought out, through the Illuminati, and they're not interested in that paper dollar right there. They're interested in buying out your mind, controlling your mind. You a natural resource, see. More so, your mind and your brain is a natural resource, more so than gold, silver, anything. Your mind is worth more than gold, worth more than anything, because you got what you call a brain. The mind is not the brain. The mind is a higher aspect, the essence of all that you are. and the mind can override the brain. We looked up these words right here. These words right here, we looked up the word idea. Looked up the word idea. Says idea, an image in the mind. Then we looked up the word thought. Thought is a thinking process. So what he had to do was, the enemy had to control your thinking process. The enemy had to control those images in your mind. He had to control that. So he had to control your idea. Let me read it again. Idea, image in the mind. Thought is a thinking process. So he controls that. The image in the mind, he put his image in your mind. Everywhere you go, you see his image. More than you see your own image. He's the superhero. Even in the cartoons, you see him, even though it's talking about a Mickey Mouse, it's a white Mickey Mouse. Even though Mickey Mouse is black, it's a white, black Mickey Mouse. If you understand where I'm coming from. And so this is where the next couple of days is where we're going to try to tune you into ideas and thinking. Because this is what makes up worlds. If you want to build a black world and exclude the white world out of it, then you got to think black. This is what black consciousness is supposed to do. But the enemy, seeing that black consciousness might begin to some people through the coming of Master Farad Muhammad, so he had to come up with ways to cut that out. You know, he had to come up with ways to stop us from having black images and black thought process, you know. And to some of y'all, you know, y'all say, well, why do we need to separate ourselves? Because if you don't, you will remain in control of this world and this world systems. So you got to separate yourself from them. Now that don't mean you don't have. That don't mean you can't do business with them. You got to do business with them. You know, you got to do business with everybody. But you want to be in the position that you can do business. Right now, only very few are situated in such way they can do business. But they are still being controlled by this dollar. All the nations are controlled by this. It's fiat dollar. Therefore, they all do the bidding of those who print these up. See, they print these up at will, and then charge interest, and then out of money just created out of thin air. It's an old gangster move, you know. It's an old con move. It's dealing with illusions, you know. And that's where kind of world they have produced, an illusionary world. So when you get high, you escaping, trying to escape from this illusionary world. because you don't want to see the real you, because you perceive the real you as being nothing, you know, an animal, a beast on his level, because he put his mind into your mind through a process that he calls slavery, but I call it prisoners of war or something, man. It ain't slavery. And that's another thing we get confused. We confuse slavery with prisoners of war. We were prisoners of war. He still got, you know, putting war on us, but he using his mind, because he got your mind. But he always thinking. He got think tanks. He got scientists working on weapons. He got an army. So you don't have none of that, but all the other nations do. But he got them because his weapon is that dollar. His weapon is this. And they all pray to this right here. When you go to college, you are in his temples. And you get a piece of paper so you can get some paper. So he can smile on you and take you with him into his world, deeper into his world. You want to get a status symbol, what you call a diplomas. And then with that status symbol, you can take that piece of paper, fill out an application, which is another piece of paper, put your degrees on that piece of paper, so you can get this piece of paper. This piece of paper is an illusion, because you don't really need this piece of paper. You could just, if you need some food, you know, you could go to the farm or something, buy you a chicken, raise it in your backyard. But he say he put a law against that. Well, his law is not valid. None of his laws is valid because he's a crook. And y'all watch Judge Judy. They can't, she can't judge nobody. If a guy want to sue a prostitute for some money, prostitution supposed to be illegal. You take her to court. Judge can't process that case because she doing something illegal, and he was a trick or a John or something, and he just you know, messed up. If she gave him a disease or something like that, and he want to sue her for giving him a disease, what he was doing, according to their courts, he was doing something illegal. So we're gonna have to set up our courts, and we're gonna have to put judges in our courts so we could judge them, because the whole system is illegal. It's a black light out.